Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest film interviews, features, and recommendations on the movies that matter.
Ayushmann Khurrana, so good to see you. I can see that quarantine is treating you well. You really let it go.
Absolutely, look at me. It's the first time given an interview without hair and makeup. So,
Correct.
okay. My wife says I started looking like the professor of Money Heist.
Right.
With the glasses.
Correct. But how are y'all
Yeah.
doing? How are y'all? You're of course home in Mumbai with the family, with the kids. How are y'all holding up? What have the last couple of weeks been like?
Pretty different. We got trying to get used to it. I think now we've gotten used to it. And they are like online classes happening for the kids, which is very unique for us. It's not
Correct.
CBSE or ICSE or state board. It is international board. We don't know anything about it. So
Right.
we are trying to learn new things.
Correct.
मैंने सोचा मतलब मैं इससे बचकर एक्टर बना था अब ये करना पड़ रहा है वापस तो what is the point? But it's a
Right.
new life altogether.
Correct, correct. You know, Ayushmann, you had been off from. I mean, you've been away from shooting for a while anyway. You were taking that break. You were going to start signing new projects. But I would imagine this break has gone on a little longer than you had expected it to. No, now.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how long will this extend, but I think we should extend it as much as possible so that we
Yeah.
are just free from this virus. And I think our industry will take a hit for sure. People may think twice before going to cinemas, to theaters. Like they'll feel a little iffy while conglomerating, basically.
Correct.
Anything which is like a public event or anything which includes a lot of people together. I think let's see how normal will it get again.
Right, right. But tell me, what is the family time like? I mean, are you so are all the tutors in a sense now? Have you all replaced the tutors? They're doing
I'm
the online classes in the morning, and then y'all are doing the brush up.
I'm a very bad teacher. Like I can't teach to save my life. Tahira's mother has been like a vice principal of a school. She comes from the family of bureaucrats. So she's also taught. She was a professor in Mithibai National College. So she
Right.
knows how to teach. I suck at it. So of course our constant the tip is that तुम ये पढ़ाओ मतलब मुझसे नहीं होता है. So I can
हिंदी
help
तो
with the music or huh?
हिंदी तो पढ़ाते होगे, हिंदी तो
Of
पढ़ाते
course,
होगे.
Hindi. She can't teach Hindi. I can teach really good Hindi. Hindi is good, but again, IB Hindi is very very simple. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
But you know what we've also noticed is that you've actually been writing the poetry. You did that beautiful tribute to the frontline warriors a few days ago, which is so lovely. What is I mean, does this scenario and does this situation also kind of make one create an awareness and make one aware and sort of sensitive to the people that are that are putting their lives at risk so that we're safe. I mean, does this sort of maturity, I mean, I feel like we take these things for granted for the most of our lives, and it's when situations like this happen that one is confronted with it sort of head on, right?
yeah, yeah. That poetry came straight from my heart. I really felt for these frontline workers because I could see them every day from my balcony, people working, and we've been not really thankful to them. I think
Yeah.
the gesture was important.
Right.
It was we should really look themselves up in like as fellow human beings, not as lesser mortals, because we
Right.
as Indians we are very classist as societies
Yeah.
as a society. So I think that was really important. I don't know. I'm glad it resonated with people and it
Yeah.
reached where it was supposed to reach because a lot of people were messaging me and they were like, it's an eye opener. Aditya Chopra messaged me. What a beautiful poem. And he's not very expressive as a person, but he wrote a poem for me to thank me.
How lovely.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So I'm glad people are resonating with it, I think.
Yeah. But Ashwin, do you find that sometimes, like they say, right, great art is born frequently out of, challenging situations. Is that, are you noticing that happening? A lot of people are telling me that they're like, I was talking to Shruti Hassan that day and she said she's not being inspired to write anything that is upbeat, and she doesn't want to, allow the strife and the pain to come out in her poetry. But can you talk about how this moment and this phase is inspiring your work?
No, every day is different. You feel very upbeat one day, the other day you may feel little down. I think it's that phase which there's nobody has seen this before. It comes once in
It's
a century.
unprecedented.
So
Yeah.
you can't even ask your grandparents like ab kya kare, because even they don't know what to do. Nobody knows
Right.
what to do, what the future is.
Right.
So the only way to go forward is to have a good life state, to be happy and tread with positivity. We have
Yeah.
no other option. Otherwise, of course, we suffer from mental ailments. So I think the
Right.
idea is to keep yourself happy, be busy, and this also has made us realize that जिंदगी की ज़रूरतें बहुत कम होती हैं. You should keep it
Correct.
as minimal as possible. Like मैं तो I think I just wear like one night suit to go out के दूसरा night suit. So I think it's I'm not wearing all fancy clothes. उसका फायदा क्या है इस time पे? जिंदगी में भी क्या है?
What time are you showering every day?
Like,
That's the question, right?
listen,
What time do you
I,
shower?
I've still not showered. I'm really sorry you can see that. I was not even conscious of the fact that I'll be going online live with you and let it
Correct.
be. I'm without hair and makeup. I've never done this in the past. Let's go for it. So it was to make it a point. मैं यही पहन रहा हूँ. ये पहन के सोया था. ये पहन के उठाऊँ. तो अभी
Correct.
शाम को 7 बजे after gym, after working out, I'll take a shower. So
Right.
that's the way I am.
Right.
So,
You
so
know,
वही है.
just,
So it's a difficult time. I think we should just pray that it just passes as soon as possible, and we should do all the things necessary to just get rid of it.
correct. You know, as a parent, Ayushmann, as a parent, what are your concerns, and you know, how are you preparing your kids for you know, for what is to come, for the uncertainty? How do you explain this scenario to them? You're right, it's unprecedented. You know, you can't ask your grandparents, and
Hmm.
nobody has answers, and still it's important to prepare your children in some way. What are Tahira and you sort of telling them?
Uh, of course, children lack patience. They want to go out, they want to play in the garden and do everything, go to school and go all the curricular activities. But, the idea is to keep them happy. If you keep them happy and distracted, I think you're sorted.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of stuff. We have like a guitar or a piano. They take all these lessons, and they have chess classes going on online.
Nice. Nice.
So they are busy. Of course, they ask questions frequently that what's happening, when will we go out.
Correct.
So we have no answers. We tell them the truth कि हमें नहीं पता. हम जब छोटे थे हमें खुद भी पता था क्या हुआ है ये. So we don't know. We're
Correct.
as blank as you are.
Yeah.
So you can't be really showing them a different picture कि ठीक हो जाएगा. So we give them the
Right.
reality. कि हो सकता है, कब तक होगा पता नहीं.
Correct. Are y'all, you know, is there any family viewing happening? Are y'all watching films and shows together, or is it you and Tyra, or is it just you? I mean, what is the pattern of viewing?
We have different days. Most of the time, Sarah and I we watch together. Kids watch something else, and
Right.
there are days when all of us watch a masala entertainer. Like
Yeah.
even the domestic helps and everybody, we will sit together and watch a masala entertainer of the 90s, and so every the target audience is marked. बच्चों को भी समझ आएगी, हमें भी मजा आएगा, सबको मजा आएगा. So we watch that. So we watch every kind of film. So different days, different films.
What if Tyra and you watched? I mean, you know, all of us are discovering new shows and new films on Netflix and Amazon and Hotstar. Have you watched something that truly inspired you, or just made you feel good about being an actor? Something that made you feel like, wow, I wish, I wish I could do something like this. What is some of the stuff that you've been watching?
I normally don't watch anything, but this time has given me the opportunity to watch a lot of stuff. So right now we are
Yeah.
watching Money Heist, and that's why this looks inspired by the professor. And I saw the morning show Bombshell, the Me Too movement
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
on internet, because we've not made a commercial film on it. So I was thinking it could be a good
Sure.
fodder for anything which can
Right.
happen in future.
Yeah.
And that's about it. So yeah, right now I'm watching Money Heist. After that, I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I think it's Tahira's call. So Tahira
Okay.
guides me with this. Yeah.
Yeah. Ashman, do you feel that when this passes, when one goes back to work, do you feel like our what inspires us and what makes us want to go to work? Do you feel like that's going to change? Do you feel like the kind of material that you will respond to, the fact that you haven't started a new film, do you feel like there may be a change in what you might want to tell, what stories you might want to tell, what films you might want to make?
The first 4 days of quarantine was different because I was
Yeah.
getting dreams of like something going out on the roads and everything. But recently started getting dreams with like quarantine dreams, wearing a
Correct.
mask and going out and stuff like that. So there's going to be a new normal.
Yeah.
And to make it more topical, you have to incorporate all these changes that are happening in the society right now.
Right.
So I'm sure the kind of films he'll made, it will be different from the films which we've seen earlier. And
Yeah.
how to incorporate how to make it more topical. It's the real challenge.
Yeah.
And you still don't know. Like after 6 months, it may go back to what used to be earlier.
Correct.
It's a very tricky situation right now we're in. I don't know what to do. I just want to work, go back to the sets,
Yeah. Yeah.
and maybe some location, and start doing script readings, jam with the
Correct.
directors. I'm just missing that madness. Of course,
Yeah.
we thought it'll be a break, but it'll get extended. So it's not easy to keep that sanity up in your head. Um, so yeah, we chant.
Yeah.
Both me and
Yeah.
my wife.
I mean,
And that keeps us
yeah.
sane.
Is spirituality a big thing? I mean, is that a big part of your life?
Huge. I think this is the time when I'm feeling hot now. Let me just. Yeah. That's that keeps us going. I think it's not just me. I think a lot of people they will. दो चीजें हो सकती हैं या तो भगवान पे बहुत विश्वास हो जाएगा या बिल्कुल हट जाएगा
Correct.
दोनों में से कुछ एक हो सकता है so
Right.
as of now of course we are heavily into chanting and nature and Buddhism and that keeps us going, that makes us happy and positive, and there's a strong belief, and as I said in my poetry also, it's like the collective karma of humankind.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get better, and we realize that we are very dispensable. Earth can survive without us. It can do without us.
True. You know, I was talking to your director, Shrijit Sarkar, with whom you've made Gulabo Sitabo. That film, of course, was, meant to release in April. Now, now it will release when it has to release. And I was talking to him about that. And he said, I'm very confident that whenever it comes, it's a film that people will take to, that people will, it'll appeal to people. Are you thinking about that? I mean, does one use this time also to think about the work that one has done and that is sort of, in queue in a sense?
I was just thinking about कि ये फिल्म थिएटर में रिलीज होगी कि ओटीटी पे रिलीज होगी और लोग थिएटर पे जाएंगे कब ये मुझे नहीं पता, हमें किसी को नहीं पता.
Correct.
But as an artist, you just want audience. It doesn't matter whether it's released in a theater or on any platform. It really doesn't matter. चाहे आप थिएटर भी कर रहे हो, as in plays कर रहे हो, वो भी कुछ भी. I think चाहे घर पे खड़े होकर, if I'm just performing for my family, that's also kind of a gratification for me. I'm performing for them. That's it. So we just need audience. It could be anywhere. So it's a beautiful slice of life film. It's very different, and the combinations are great. Like Bachchan Saab and I, and Shrijit Sarkar, Juhi Chaturvedi, Ronnie Lahiri.
Yeah.
So it's quite exciting. But ये नहीं पता release कब होगी और कहाँ होगी.
That's a question I want to ask. When the world goes back to normal, when things open up, do you feel like the cinema going experience will be something that people will be willing to risk soon enough? Because there is one thought, there are two schools of thought. There is one thought that we have missed that cinema experience so much that people will be longing to go and have that community experience. And then there is that other thought where that might be, where some people believe that going to the cinema might be the last thing on people's minds once the world normalizes.
Entertainment is a luxury.
Yeah.
And it's not one of the basic necessities of humans right now. Right now, we just need to work, earn our bread and money, and survive. And that comes last in the priority list. Of course, art will survive. You are getting art घर पे मिल रहा है आपको OTT platforms पे. वक्त लगेगा, I think, theaters में जाने के लिए. And again, people think twice before, going in large numbers and getting inside a hall. That experience is wonderful for sure. But I think that'll happen. That'll take time. But 6 महीने तो कम से कम कहीं नहीं गए. So we need money to buy tickets, right? Multiplex tickets are expensive. I'm talking for a very middle class perspective. That we have expensive tickets. अगर पैसा लोगों के पास आएगा तो देखने जाएंगे. नहीं आएगा तो घर पे देखेंगे. It's as simple as that.
Disposable income is going to be limited going forward.
Absolutely.
Well, Ayushmann, stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors. Love and luck and best wishes to the family. This is a great, I guess, it's a great time to really spend time with the kids, and these are those shaping years, I would imagine. I'm sure you will figure out the tutoring part. I'm sure as they say, right, necessity is the mother of invention.
Yeah.
Probably y'all will study in the night and then teach them in the morning. Who knows how we're going to have to adapt. But thank you, all the best. Gulabo Sitabo, I know is next whenever that happens. But next time when we meet, hopefully it'll be in person.
Yeah.
We can get used to all this, but there's nothing quite like chatting in person and having that sort of personal exchange. So looking forward to that. All the best, Ayushmann, and stay safe, stay indoors.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Ayushmann. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.